Good evening, everyone. I see we were still muted. I was trying to get the whole Facebook thing organized. So let's start all over, and we hope we're getting it right. But if we don't try anything in life, then we don't fail, and then we don't fail it forward and succeed. So welcome to everybody on our Freedom to Prosper team call. We're glad to have you on the call. We see there's over 40 people, and there's still some people coming onto the call. It's great to have you all on, because tonight we want to have some celebrations. We want to celebrate our fat loss freedom champions, and we also want to just share some stories. You know, I'm talking about celebrating success and champions, but I was actually listening to Tom's recording this morning of Gary van Aswegen speaking on we all need heroes. And I was just thinking to myself, you know, every single person that's part of Manatech, and definitely every single person on this call tonight, is a hero, because already you know, you're on the call. That means that you are serious about your business and serious about helping other people, because every single person that's in Manatech and that's sharing these products and sharing this opportunity is already a champion. You're already helping people with their health, you're helping people with their finances, and most importantly, also, you're helping people with their mindset. And we'll have somebody touching on that a little bit later. But yeah, first, I just wanted to say to everybody, you are all a champion. And it's not only about the winners. Of course, we want to celebrate the winners because they went all out, but everybody who's part of the journey, and you know, all have success. And it's actually not only about getting the first prize, or it's not about arriving. It's about the journey, and it's about the person, the people who we become on the journey. That, I think, is the biggest reward in the end. Eh? So I really want to encourage all of you to go and listen to that recording of Gary van Aswegen on our Manatech Plus app. It's one of the Tom's recordings for this month. Or just speak to your upline. If you're new on the call, ask them. They will direct you, and you can listen to that. It's really, I thought it was really great. So if you want to just put your Lead Team app, the QR code for this evening is 7610. 7610. So I'm gonna give over to Neil.
Yep, and so our first winner tonight in our Fat Loss Freedom Challenge is with the most enrollments for October with a product purchase is, wait for it, brand new director, Paula Potgieter, all the way from Oudtshoorn. Well done, Paula. And we're going to give you a couple of minutes just to share with us a product story, and you are the winner of 1,000 Rand cash coming your way. And well, if I were you, I'd take my husband out for dinner.
Matthijs, can I speak, Neil?
You can speak. Over to you,
Paula.
Oh, okay. Elena, thank you for your support and patience. You really deserve a gold medal. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we can't see you. Is your video on?
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Hi.
Okay. Hi. Hello. Okay, Elena and Neil, thank you for your support and patience. Elena, you deserve really a gold medal. I salute you tonight. You are truly a woman with wisdom. I like to pronounce the word Manatech. Mana reminds me of manna towards the Israelites in the desert. So it's nice to pronounce the word. COVID then on the other side has many positive elements, especially in my life. During lockdown, I decided to join the business part of Manatech. Still have to learn a lot, but I'm eager to learn, and quite a new challenge for me, but very rewarding. It's also beautiful for me to see the growth and confidence in my associates in my downline. I'm very excited about that. Yesterday morning, I prayed for creative ways to sell and market Manatech. Later today, I saw a message from my mum. My dad was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease many years ago. After intensive radiation and treatments over the years, his organs is very damaged. After 3 weeks on the products, he is sleeping better, less diarrhea, and experience a better quality of life. This testimony is really baby steps for us as a family, but means a lot for us. We believe for much more improvements in his health in the future. I can truly say, I believe in all the products. For me, with an holistic outlook on life, this is just the cherry on the cake. Okay, all over to you.
Thank you, Paula. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. That's a great testimony. And we know you've got such a giving heart that you will still help a lot of people on the way. So you're truly a Manatech champion for us, a Manatech hero. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we've come to the big winners. We've been, as some of you might not know if you're new on this call, for the last 90 days, we've had a fat loss freedom challenge. And we've had some people who were really getting into it, getting serious results. Some people were really committed to not only get rid of kilograms, but bad fats, but also bad habits maybe, because after all, I think it's most important that we try sort of to change our lifestyle and to, on a long term, be on a better path, because the kilograms, if we get rid of that and the fat, then we automatically more healthy as well. So we decided not to only announce the winner, but to also announce the runner-up, because there's been absolutely 2 champions in this challenge, and they stood out head over heels. They took part on our Facebook page, our Fat Loss Freedom Facebook page. They really encouraged people, and I think they really inspired a lot of people, and I'm sure that they're going to take it forward and really create a lot of momentum in their businesses and help a lot of people on the way and be true Manatech heroes. So for the runner-up, I'm going to give you an executive director. Phil-Marie Brimmer. Phil-Marie, well done for being the runner-up of our Fat Loss Freedom Challenge for 90 days. You've been dedicated, you've inspired us. We've been watching you. Thank you so much for all your effort on the Fat Loss Freedom Facebook group. It's really been phenomenal to watch that. And we want to thank you for that. And we want to salute you for really being a Manatech hero. And we want to give you a chance to just share a little bit about your journey with this with us. So over to you, Phil-Marie.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Helena. Wow, it's actually such a privilege to have been part of this journey. My life has really changed. There's a saying of John C. Maxwell where he says, "You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily." And this is actually, today has been a terrible day for me because my favorite little cat had to be put down this morning, and I was so miserable this morning. And working hard throughout the day, and this afternoon when I finished work, I just couldn't get up and leave my office without doing my exercises for the day. So it is when you start with something and you make it a habit and you decide to love yourself and do something for yourself, your life actually changes a lot. And that has actually reminded me of another quote that says, first we make our habits and then our habits make us. So my mission going forward with Manatech will be to help other people to first make habits and then let their habits make them. And thank you so much for the opportunity again to share tonight and to be part of this team. It's just really an amazing team. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Phil Marie. You're looking awesome, and thank you so much. We're sorry to hear about your little loved fur friend. That's never nice to say goodbye to them. But thank you so much that you really inspired us all, and that you were still prepared to speak with us this evening. So we have come to the grand winner. And I never mentioned, it's very interesting that sometimes you can lose more kilograms and less centimeters, or other way around. And I think that's sometimes maybe where the exercise part comes in and plays a role, where, you know, you lose the bad fats, but you retain the lean muscle. So yeah, the all-over winner for the 90-day Fat Loss Freedom Challenge. Yes, Celine Camarinos from Port Elizabeth. Well done, Celine. Celine lost 75 centimeters altogether and 6.9 kilograms over 90 days, which is quite phenomenal. Celine really inspired us. I think she's got a whole team of people that she's really made so aware of being more healthy and exercising more and everything. And yes, we'd like to congratulate you, Celine, for being inspiring, being persevering with it all. I know I was speaking to her the other day, and her little girls were having ice cream, and she said no. She just said no to it. So well done. And we want to give over to you, Celine, to also share for a few minutes.
Good evening, everyone. I must first say that I am totally overwhelmed as I'm sitting here, and there's butterflies in my tummy, and it's like I can't hold my smile. It's like, thank you so much. I am very excited to be sharing on this call. And I first want to thank our Silver Presidentials, Neil and Elena Wilkin, for once again creating opportunities to grow our businesses, for bringing our whole Freedom Prosperity team together, and also for your generosity in prizes for this Fat Loss Challenge. And then I would like to thank my enroller and my mentor, Bronze PD, Irene de Priya, for reaching out to me, for always believing in me, and in the successes of your downline and your whole team. The past 3 months, I must tell you, was an amazing journey. I started out on this Fat Loss Challenge actually to lead and motivate my team, to lead from the front. And soon after that, I realized that there is just way much more to this. So after the first month on the challenge, I had such great results that I amazed so many of my friends and acquaintances. And the combination of this actually put fuel to my fire, as one of my great goals in this business is to uplift and empower women. But now the question is, how did I do this? Because I could never last longer than 2 weeks on a so-called diet. So I created a support group for all the women that started off with a fat loss journey. And on this group, we support each other. We share links on healthy meals or recipes. We keep each other accountable with our tracking sheets weekly, which is a good thing. And then we motivate each other on the days, on the not so good days, if I can put it that way. So we are a community of women supporting our goals to a healthier and fitter version of ourselves. And I am so grateful and proud of everyone in my group and for their great achievements. So from the start, I just took it day by day and meal by meal, because the word diet can have a power of a very negative outcome or an opportunity for change. I maintained a positive mental attitude through this whole time, and I started with making small adjustments right from the start. I adjusted my meal times to a later breakfast and an earlier supper so that my body can restore till the next day. I'll also drink a lot of water early morning before I consume anything else, and also during the course of the day. Now, I need to share something with you all, and you're probably going to laugh, but although I present fitness classes to my support group and in my studio, I could never run to save my life. And I must tell you that, guess what I'm doing now? I am running and I'm absolutely loving it. It's like I'm unstoppable now. And for years, I couldn't do that. So I am truly grateful that I grabbed this opportunity for change. I feel healthier and fitter, and I constantly get compliments that I'm looking so much younger. So that is like absolutely the best news ever. I am continuing on this journey as I want to and have to lose more. And also I have a whole community of women that I need to support and inspire. And then for Marie, I want to thank you for sharing every single day on our page, on our Facebook page. That was really inspiring and motivating. And for your great achievements. I truly admire you. And for everyone else that took part in this journey, I truly hope that this is only the beginning for you all, because yeah, it's just amazing. And I believe that it's also for you. You can say to yourself, you are now unstoppable. I am blessed and I am very grateful for my personal growth and my determination, and also for the growth in my business and for everyone cheering us on for our achievements. Thank you so much. Bye.
Awesome, Celine. You look radiant. You look so beautiful. That's really fantastic. We can see that you're feeling good and you're just glowing. So thank you so much for that. Over to Neil.
Okay, now I can tell you that, you know, you can see when people are on Manitech products, there's just a different shine to their skin and their eyes, and everything is just different. You can see they are Manitech associates or Manitech customers. Anyway, as Eliana said earlier on, you know, we've got a very big task, not only in South Africa, but let's just focus on South Africa. We want to eradicate malnutrition in at least 1 million children's lives in South Africa, because we're on this mission of M5M, Mission 5 Million, which is trying to eradicate malnutrition in the world. 5 million kids under the age of 5 dying every year. So, guys, I'm so proud of each and every one of you that have joined this mission, because that is Manitech's big mission. And I think we can really be proud of that, you know. And for every time that you consume a product or buy a product, you are feeding a kid in an orphanage or in a home somewhere in South Africa, and even maybe somewhere in Africa. I see we're feeding over 30,000 kids already every day, and we are even in countries like Zim and Nigeria and all over the place. I mean, I don't, you know, even there where there aren't very big businesses going here, we are the company supplying Phyto blend powder there, and we're very proud of it. So we are all heroes, and to continue the evening, we've got some more heroes just to tell the stories. We're just doing a story night tonight, and the first speaker on tonight is going to be Yvonne Lacey. She's a gold associate all the way from Gauteng. I know Yvonne is very passionate about the products, and she's very active on the Meditech group, Meditech Share and Care group. So Yvonne, we want to hear what you've got to tell us, so over to you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Go for it.
Yes, we
Can you- Okay. Okay, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm a very healthy woman, and I would like to just share with you the bounce back and the sport product. I do find that sometimes when I am overactive in doing activities at home or in the garden, that I do get a little bit of stiff joints. And especially when we go walking, my husband tends to be a very fast walker, so I basically run to keep up with him. So and then I can really feel my joints being a little bit stiff and a little bit sore the next morning. And if I don't take my bounce back and my sport, I can really tell you, I feel it. I've suffered that whole day. It has happened that I don't get my products quick enough after it ran out. But I've made other plans now, and when I run out of my products, I can really feel that my joints are not so well oiled, shall I say, if I don't take my products. Thank you guys for allowing me to share this opportunity, and yeah, have a great evening.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. That was awesome. You know, each little story and each is a big story. You know, a lot of people suffer from joint pain, and we know that bounce back is one of our best anti-inflammatories, and we know that we must take it like 20 minutes before we have any protein going into our stomachs. Otherwise it works on that protein. But it's a fantastic product. I know a lot of people love sport for a similar reason, and yeah, thanks so much for the story. So our next speaker is a lady all the way from Richards Bay. She is a swimming coach, and she spends probably, I don't know how much time she spends in the pool, but she probably spends at least 6 to 7 to 8 hours a day in the swimming pool. She's very passionate about her swimming and teaching young kids how to swim, and she's very passionate about our products and helping a lot of people just to feel better and to perform better. So I'm going to give over to our Gold Executive Director, Carol Page. All over to you, Carol.
Thank you, Neil and Elena. It's lovely to be on the call tonight, and I'd like to honor you both for your support to us as a couple and to our business. I'd like to share two particular stories. First of all, I have a little boy in my swim school who has been diagnosed with quite a serious condition, and the one day I was helping him to the car, and I noticed he fell about 5 times on the way to the car, and when he was getting out the swimming pool, he couldn't climb out, he kept falling, and then he said to me, "You can't do anything, you can't stand up." And in 3 months, he deteriorated rapidly, and his mum, local doctors had wanted to put him on an antidepressant at the age of 7. And I quickly sent some photos through to another doctor friend of mine, and we took him through to a pediatric neurologist, had tests done. But just to say that it was not a good diagnosis. So with his mum, we decided we're going to put him on 2 types of Ambritos a month and a GI Probalance as a start, as there was no definite diagnosis for him. And the exciting thing was that after 6 weeks, he was riding his bicycle. He came back in swimming. The most incredible things happened with him. And I honestly believe it was to do with cell-to-cell communication and the products that we have. His steroids have been dropped. quite a bit, and we are still in touch with his doctor, and he's still having his blood tests every month, but the improvement has been absolutely phenomenal. Needless to say, his mom, who's a scientist and is busy doing a PhD, was so excited as she had studied all our products and said, we're going this route, and decided within a month to do the business. And it's just been so incredible to see this little boy saying, I've got my life back. And another part is, as you all know, I am a swimming coach. I have coached through to SA level. And a lot of one of my friends is now the coach. I'm doing the Learn to Swim school, but we've put a lot of our swimmers onto 2 products, which is Osaline and GI Pro Balance. And the Impact, the 3 products. And the results are incredible. The training has been holding better. We have got our first senior national qualifier, and we're very early into the season, having not been able to train due to the lockdown. And the swimmers themselves are finding the products are absolutely phenomenal in their training. And I must say, I love Manatech products. I don't think I've been on them now for almost 5 years. It's changed my own life. I'm off all cortisone for almost 5 years now and have not seen a doctor. So for myself, my swimmers, and my little kiddies that I work with, I love the products. I have so many children that have not been sick since being on the Mama Bears. No more colds, no more flu. So I'd like to encourage you, don't be scared to share the products with people, because we have the best product in the market. And I love Manatech. I love what it's doing for us as a family and for all my people and my clients in my business. Thank you, Neil and Elena.
Thanks, Carol. That was really awesome. You know, it really leaves a warm feeling in one's heart when we hear these fantastic testimonies of how these products really change people's lives. You know, we've also been using the products now for, or Helena and I've been using the products now for at least 11 years. And, you know, Helena hasn't been to a medical fraternity except for a leg that she broke in 11 years, you know, and she used to get sick every year. She used to get a flu, and she had a lung infection and all that kind of stuff, and going on to antibiotics, and then that has repercussions. So we just know what we know, and we just can't stop speaking to people. And with our passion and our sincerity and our knowingness that we attract people to, you know, to these products. And we can only do what we can do. You know, we cannot force people to these products. We can just be genuine, and we can just speak from our heart, and that's what we're doing tonight. So well done to everybody that's spoken so far. Our next speaker is, I'm quite excited to announce her just because she's all the way from Sweden. She's a director in our Manatech business, and her name is Antje Swart. And Antje is also very passionate about her Manatech business, and she's enrolling people all over the world, and we are excited to hear what she's got to have to say tonight. Antje, over to you.
Hello everyone. It's great to be here, and I was wondering, what am I going to say to cram it into 3 to 5 minutes? I'm the biggest fan of Manatech products. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They are fantastic, and that makes it easy to promote. And yes, I'm enrolling internationally because I don't live in South Africa anymore. And the South African house parties and setup just doesn't work where I live here in Sweden. And then is COVID, so you have to be innovative. And in order to go out internationally, you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to put yourself out there on Facebook. You've got to find international communities. And I had a huge mind shift a while back, and that I want to share, because what was said before is that it's your habits that make you. Your days are your life in miniature. So you need to build the habits of success. And you need to stick to the habits of success. And that can be an hour, hour and a half a day, and that's it. I think we've all read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't done so, go. It's free. There's a free audio book on YouTube. Go and find it. Listen to it. Reread it if you want to, and stick to those habits of success. One of the biggest changes that I experienced was the power of masterminding in an international community. So I'm now hosting my own mastermind, so everybody's welcome. You can connect with me through Helena and Irene or Hein and Erica, and they are just the best team. I'm so grateful for sticking to me, and I could stick to you through all the ups and downs, because you have to be innovative. Manatech is innovative. So if you want to make a success and things don't work because of your circumstances, then find a solution. There's always a solution, and it's in the team. And I'm really, really grateful for the upliners that I have. And what is very important is the power of Mastermind, that you use it, that you connect, that you share, and also that you make a distinction. I haven't done this at the beginning. It was, I would speak to anyone, I would enroll anyone, I would basically sell instead of promoting. And there's a distinction in that. And I sat down with some friends of mine and who've been, anyway, so, and we talked about it and we discussed it. And then I sat down for myself and I wrote down, who do I want to work with? And I said, bugger this, you know, these are the people, these are my criteria. This is my distinction for my distributors. This is what I want to do. This is my 12 months plan. This is my 30-day goal. And this is what I want to do. And I wrote down the distinction. And from that moment, I owned my business and my mission and my vision so much more. And from then onwards, everything has changed. The way I approach people, it's not anymore, please try the product. It's almost more in a rude way. Do you want it or not? Don't you want it, kind of thing? But it's not like that. And there's no time to explain it. But bottom line is I own it. And I own my reason. I own my why. It's not something up there. It's in here. It's in the heart. And when you go into the heart and when you speak from that, people will pick it up. They will pick up the sincerity. They will pick up your authenticity. And we have enough stories, you know, and we all love the products. So that is easy to talk about the product. But how is your abundance consciousness? Your net worth can never be higher than your self-worth. And this is where the work really comes in. We can all learn product knowledge fairly quickly, but to work on yourself and your mindset. I've done 4 money mind consciousness masterminds, which are available for everyone. And I'm actually thinking of how to bring this in and how to share this more, because when you really use the habits of success and you're implementing them and you look at your own limiting belief systems and you find solutions, then you will make a success. And you do the habits daily, which means you speak to 1 or 2 people a day. That's enough. Okay. It never worked for me to speak to 10 people a day, because then by Wednesday, I wouldn't know who I need to follow up. So I started small little baby steps and a minimum of 2 people a day. And when I've ticked this off and I've got a good day, then obviously I make more, you know, I speak to more, I send out more messages. Of course you can do more, you can always do more. But then I feel complete and I feel confident and I'm happy. And that changes daily the success, the belief in yourself, because then you see the results quicker. Your own inner critic is pleased because you set yourself a goal and you do it. And then with 2 people a day, you've got 40 people a month. You will be successful as long as you keep going. And somebody else, I think it was Celine that said, you know, she could never stick to something for 2 weeks. Yeah, of course. You know, if you make the goal too high, then you don't stick to it. But if you make it small and you keep on going, you will succeed. There is just no other way as long as you keep going. And look what we've done in the 90-day challenge. I was also part of the fat loss challenge, and I'm going to continue because it's a habit. After 90 days, it's a habit, you know, so I'll do more and more and more, and we're all going to see the results. So if I can share something, is just work on your mindset, because as within, so without. And one of the laws of success is obviously the law of attraction, but it's also the law of giving and receiving. And the Manitech community is beautiful with giving. So give from the heart, give freely, and you will receive, and open yourself up to receive. How many of you shy away from a compliment? How many of you, if somebody says, let me carry your bags or let me do this for you, oh no, don't worry, no, that's okay, I've got it. How many do that? Open yourself up to receive the kindness, the greatness, because then you will receive the customers, then you will receive the monetary exchange, because money is a currency. It needs to flow. And if you're okay spending it, but you can't receive it, or you can't receive compliment or kindness, or have an issue there, then the money will also not come, because it's just another form of energy. So I'm super excited about the new development, building it internationally. It took me great courage to put myself out there internationally, because obviously the majority of the people I've never met, and one always feels more comfortable being at home, being around the mates that you have. But it's so worth it. It is absolutely worth it. This is an international business, and it's a gold mine. We are sitting on a gold mine, because the results are fantastic. The compensation plan is fantastic. The upliners are fantastic. The support is great. So now find that inner greatness within yourself, and let's just go bigger and better and change the world one scoop at a time. And I don't know if I'm over my time yet, but I think that's enough that I want to say for everyone. If you're new, stick to your upliners first. Okay, stick to your upliners first, learn the procedures, know where to find what, know the basic products, and make yourself at home in the library, in the back office. Okay, I now know how to open accounts in various different countries, and they're all different. Make a list of all the customer supports and it will be okay. So
thank you, Antje.
It's awesomely exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, Antje. Thanks very much. That was not only just a mouthful, but that was a mindful. And you spoke very well. Because in Manitech we don't only have the best products, but we really encourage people to people come into this business. Like I came into this business and I thought that I couldn't change. I was who I was, and this is how I came onto this planet, and I will be, as whatever happens, the wind will blow me, and then I might change whatever. But I didn't know that I could actually be instrumental in my own change. And I think 90% of people don't realize that. They come into this business and it starts off with product, which is brilliant. And then we try and get people onto the system, which is vital. It's so important. The system is actually the king in this business. And everybody on the call tonight, the system is king. And part of the system is to refuel our minds, or to wash out all the nonsense that we've had in, and then flush it out and get the new stuff in. So it's all we don't appreciate how powerful our minds are, and that it's our biggest asset. And we almost reach a stage where we become comfortable with what we know, and that's where we get stuck. So and there's nothing like that. We've got to grow as human beings. We've got a massive task ahead of us, and it's really such an exciting journey, and you shared so well on it. I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for what you're doing. abroad, and we're excited for you to build a huge business and change a lot of people's minds, their bodies, and their souls. So well done and good luck to you. Over to you.
Great. Well, Antje used one word, promote. And I think we need to just focus on that a little bit. It actually came up in our counseling session with our 2-star platinum Leonie van der Linde this morning as well. We were speaking to her and we were chatting about, you know, people don't need to be experts on the product. People don't need to be experts on anything in this business. But what we need to actually be experts in is to be experts in promoting events, in promoting everything. And if you look at this book, Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers, this is an excellent book as well if anybody wants to invest and learn about the how-tos. How you do home meetings, how do you do three-way calls, how do you do anything in this business. It's an excellent book, but he speaks about the biggest promoters build the biggest businesses, because as Antje said now as well, there's always support, there's always upline to help you, and the system is there. I mean, for instance, we've got next Thursday evening, we've got our upline Platinum Presidential Day, JP Costa, who will be doing a product talk again. And all we need to do is promote that and get people onto that call, and the job will be done for us. We don't need to be the experts. We just need to really promote, not just invite, but promote. We actually, Leonie shared with us that she was at a opportunity, well, like a home meeting, where the person invited 60 people and 52 of them showed up. Now, we all know that is a phenomenal ratio to get at a home meeting. And she said she actually asked this person, how did you get it right? She said, you know, I called them that morning again and I said, please, this person is coming from far away. I don't want to sort of look like I didn't put in any effort. Please don't drop me. You will be there, hey? And that way she got people to commit and to support her, you know, to have an audience there. And they all ended up coming, and she had a huge audience there and a lot of enrollments. But anyway, so promotion is really important. And then also, if we want to build a big team, I want to promote for you guys to all download the Lead Team app. I want to plead with you, please start using it. If you want to build a big business, an international business, start using the Lead Team app. And you can even request your counsel session with your upline. If if you want to chat to your upline about your last business period. We normally do that in the first week, because you can reflect back on your last business period and you can sort of plan going forward, you know, and where you need to focus and what advice they have, because they obviously counseling with their upline again. So we just sort of copy and paste, you know. We learn from the top leaders and we pass it on and we pass it on, and that's how we learn to be director creators or director factories. We want to create more leaders, more directors, and in turn then teach them how to also go around and also create more directors. And then we will all go to the next level by helping more people to go director. So the other thing I want to promote tonight is our super regional function. As a lot of you might know, that we've got our first physical super regional again since February, and we're really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, because of the COVID rules, they have to keep it that in Cape Town, which will be on the 21st of November, you have to be on a gold director level or above to be able to come, because they have to restrict the numbers. So unfortunately, I mean, normally it was so nice to just promote and invite new people there, but hopefully we'll get there soon again. But if you're a gold director or above and you want to go to the super regional, you need to RSVP ASAP via email to the Manatic office that you want to reserve your spot at the super regional in Cape Town on the 21st, and then the 28th in Gauteng, and that will be for executive directors and higher. Yes, you get your RSVPs in. I know there's talks about maybe looking at a possibility of a bus going from PE to Cape Town, and yeah, just make up a car full of people wherever you're from and drive down, and let's connect and let's refuel ourselves again, and so that we can go forward again. So with that,
yeah, it's been a great pleasure for us, and we just want to thank our upline Platinum Presidential JP Costa, who's such a fantastic leader, and he's got so much passion, and he's really, you know, he's building a huge business, and we're just so fortunate to have him as our upline. And I just want to honor our 2-star platinums, Leonie and Louis van der Linde, who actually put this whole mission together in South Africa. They really I honor them.
superheroes.
They're superheroes. They really, if there's a couple that has gone through adversity and you know, and what's the word? They actually overcome the adversity. That's them. So well done to them, and thank you to them.
So we want to say to all of you, thanks for joining this evening. It's been really fun. Thank you to everyone who shared, and we want to encourage all of us as a team. Let's go and build more friendships, have more fun, and help many more people to have freedom to prosper. Cheers, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.